Are you unknowingly harming your gut each morning? First thing in the morning when you wake up, are you in the habit of drinking a glass of water? If yes, then you need to know about the bacteria sitting in your mouth, because you might be sending these microscopic villains straight to your gut. But wait, there's more. We will also tell you the real reason behind drinking water early in the morning, and whether or not you should continue this practice or not. So watch this video till the end. Hello, and welcome to our channel. First, let's understand what happens in your mouth overnight. Your mouth is home to thousands of bacteria. These bacteria feed on the leftover food particles in your dead cells throughout the day. And by night they multiply so much that they form a slimy film called plaque on your teeth. Also, a dry mouth means more concentration of bacteria. This is why your mouth feels a lot better after a drink or a brush. Now imagine leaving all this plaque and bacteria city in your mouth overnight without brushing your teeth. Then what happens next morning? Let's find out. So now your mouth has a lot of bacteria, plaque, and leftover food particles. When you wake up in the morning and drink a glass of water, you're essentially helping these bacteria move from your mouth to your stomach. In fact, when we say a glass of water, we mean plain water. Because if you drink anything else like tea, coffee, milk, or juice, you're giving food to the bacteria, which means they will multiply even more. Which brings us to the question, what does drinking water do to your body? First, let's look at what water does to your mouth. Yes, it helps flush away some bacteria. But drinking water cannot clean your mouth completely. For that, you must brush your teeth. As for what happens in your stomach, well, it's hard to say exactly. Some believe that drinking water first thing in the morning boosts digestion and helps detoxify the body. Proponents of this approach argue that water kickstarts your metabolism, allowing your body to absorb nutrients more efficiently later in the day. Others believe that drinking water early in the morning keeps the body hydrated, preventing dehydration and supporting better physical performance. Some people also believe that drinking water first thing in the morning helps flush toxins out of the body, leading to an overall feeling of freshness and improved health. However, it's important to note that there is limited scientific evidence to support these claims. On the other hand, those who do not recommend drinking water first thing in the morning argue that it can wash harmful bacteria from the mouth directly into the gut. They say that these bacteria can disrupt the natural balance of the gut flora, leading to digestive discomfort and other health issues. Some experts also believe that drinking water before brushing can dilute the saliva in your mouth, making it harder for your body to break down food and absorb nutrients. Now, let's dig deeper into the science. First, let's look at what happens when you drink water on an empty stomach. When you drink water, it quickly passes through your esophagus and into your stomach. At this point, it's important to remember that your stomach has a pH level of around 1 to 2, which is highly acidic. This means that any bacteria that may have been present in the water or on your toothbrush will be killed by the strong acid in your stomach. Once in your small intestine, however, the pH level rises to around 6 to 7, which is less acidic. This is where the majority of nutrient absorption takes place. So if you drink water first thing in the morning, it could potentially slow down the absorption of these nutrients, because water molecules occupy space in your stomach. As a result, your body may not be able to absorb essential vitamins and minerals as efficiently. Furthermore, drinking water before consuming food can trigger the release of digestive enzymes and bile, which are essential for breaking down and absorbing nutrients. However, if your stomach is empty, these digestive juices can become diluted, leading to a less efficient digestive process. This can result in indigestion, bloating, or even diarrhea. Now let's look at the argument about bacteria city being washed into your gut. Many people are concerned that drinking water first thing in the morning will wash harmful bacteria from their mouth into their gut. While it's true that bacteria can be present in both your mouth and gut, there are different types of bacteria. The bacteria in your mouth, such as Streptococcus and Lactobacillus, are primarily oral bacteria, while the bacteria in your gut, such as Bacteroidetes and Firmicutes, are gut bacteria. These two types of bacteria are distinct and do not usually interact with each other. So even if you drink water first thing in the morning, it's unlikely that you will introduce harmful bacteria into your gut. However, there is some truth to the idea that drinking water first thing in the morning can impact your gut health. Studies show that doing so can change the composition and balance of bacteria in your gut, Study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that drinking water first thing in the morning can alter the gut microbiome, which is the community of bacteria in your gut. Another study published in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that drinking water before a meal can affect the absorption of nutrients, including water-soluble vitamins and minerals. These changes in nutrient absorption can indirectly impact gut health. By altering the availability of essential nutrients for gut bacteria, however, it's important to note that these studies do not specifically look at the impact of drinking water first thing in the morning. More research is needed to fully understand the effects of this habit on gut health. That said, Ayurveda has a lot to say about drinking water first thing in the morning. Ancient Indian medical science recommends drinking water early in the morning on an empty stomach. It's called Usha Panachakitsa. According to Ayurveda, drinking a glass of water upon waking up helps to cleanse the digestive system, improve digestion, and prevent constipation. It also helps to reduce the risk of dental cavities, promote weight loss, and improve skin health. Furthermore, Ayurveda believes that drinking water first thing in the morning helps to stimulate the lymphatic system, which helps to detoxify the body and boost the immune system. So what do experts say about this? Here's what dentists have to say about brushing first versus drinking water first. Some dentists advise brushing your teeth first thing in the morning to remove plaque and bacteria that accumulated in your mouth overnight. They also recommend drinking water afterwards to help neutralize any remaining acidity in your mouth and keep it hydrated throughout the day. Other dentists suggest that it doesn't really matter whether you drink water or brush your teeth first thing in the morning. They emphasize that both habits are beneficial for oral health and can be done interchangeably depending on personal preference. However, they also acknowledge that drinking water first may help to stimulate saliva production, which can aid in removing bacteria and keeping the mouth hydrated. On the other hand, many doctors advise their patients to drink a glass of water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. They claim that this habit helps to hydrate the body, kickstart the digestive system, and promote overall health. Some doctors even recommend drinking warm water to help improve circulation and aid in digestion. However, they also advise against drinking too much water too quickly, as this can overwhelm the kidneys and lead to discomfort. Here's a very important question. Is there any harm in drinking water in the morning? Generally, there's no harm in drinking water in the morning or any time of the day. However, some people may experience mild discomfort or digestive issues if they drink too much water too quickly, especially on an empty stomach. This is because drinking large amounts of water rapidly can cause the water to be absorbed into the bloodstream before the body has had a chance to prepare for it. This can lead to a drop in the concentration of electrolytes in the body, such as sodium and potassium, which can cause symptoms like headache, nausea, and in extreme cases, seizures. Therefore, it's important to listen to your body and drink water in moderation. Here's another very frequently asked question. Is it good to drink water early in the morning on an empty stomach? There is limited scientific evidence to support the claim that drinking water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach has any particular health benefits. However, many people report feeling more energized and refreshed after drinking a glass of water in the morning. Drinking water first thing in the morning can help to rehydrate the body after a night of sleep and can help to kickstart the digestive system. Additionally, drinking water on an empty stomach can help to prevent dehydration, which can occur when the body hasn't had a chance to replenish its fluids since the night before. However, it's important to note that any benefits of drinking water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach are likely due to the fact that it helps to hydrate the body rather than any specific effect on the digestive system. So what should you do? Should you brush first or drink water first? Well, it really doesn't matter which one you do first. Both habits are beneficial for your health, and you can choose whichever works best for you. However, if you want to get the most out of your morning routine, it's important to make sure that you are doing both. Brushing your teeth first thing in the morning helps to remove bacteria and plaque from your mouth, while drinking water helps to keep your mouth hydrated and stimulates saliva production. Saliva helps to neutralize any remaining acidity in your mouth and further protect your teeth from decay. So what are the possible benefits and risks of drinking water first thing in the morning? Let's summarize them for you. Drinking water first thing in the morning can help you feel more alert and awake. It can also help to hydrate your body and improve your digestion. However, some people may experience mild digestive discomfort if they drink too much water too quickly. It's important to listen to your body and drink water in moderation. If you enjoyed this video, please please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. And here's a question for you to encourage your participation. Do you prefer to brush first or drink water first thing in the morning? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.